If you have ever seen those flashy edits on TikTok, on Instagram, those things are actually not hard to do. It's actually very simple. Wait, is my mic on? All right, so it's on. I'm going to teach you how to do that. So the first thing you're going to need is Premiere Pro. Obviously, you're going to need Premiere Pro. So I'm not going to edit this video because it's probably going to take a lot of time to edit, and showing you how to edit and edit it again. It's basically going to have to be hard. But anyways, let me not waste much of your time. Let's go to Chrome, choose an account, then search for FileCR. So when FileCR, get into PC. Yeah, get into pc.com. I'm going to show you how to download the software you are going to be using. So once you get into the website, look for the search button. Should be somewhere here. Should be somewhere. But these guys have changed up the website. Yeah, it's here. So just search for the software. Then you won't find it here. You actually, even if you scroll down, you won't find it. So what you need to do is you need to head on page number 3 here, and here it is. It's right here. So just click on it. Just click on it. Then you're going to install here, and then when you install it, you have to come here how to install this software. They're going to show you a video on how you're supposed to do everything. Once you crack it, you download the video guide, then you're going to follow everything that the video says. So now let's just get into the software. So once you open the software, it won't be like this. Right now I have some projects. So what you do is you go on a new project here where it says new project. Yeah, you just click here. You click here on the new project. Then what I want you to do is you name your project. Let's say my first edit. Then you click on create. Then this is not the way it shows usually. I have this set up because that's how I understand my workflow. It's going to be like learning to be on learning. Why is it? It will be like this. Yeah, it's going to be like that. So what you want to do is you have to go here on the corner here where it says workspace. Here, I hope you can see my mouse here. Then you click on vertical. Then it's going to give you this. This is actually a better way on how to work when you're using Premiere Pro. Most especially if you're editing shorts. Even long forms. Even for long forms I use the same one, but others prefer something else. Since my screen is actually small, so I just use this one. So here are we have different panels. We have this panel here, this panel, this panel, and this panel. Let me explain what each panel does. So we've got this panel. This is where you find all your media stuff, like your videos, photos, music, and everything of the sort. Yeah, that's where you find all of them. Then here is where you control everything, like adjusting the size of something, adjusting the volume and stuff. That's where you do it from. And then here, this is where you see the things that you're doing. Then this is the timeline. This is where you manipulate, you edit your stuff. This is where the timeline is. This is where the whole video will be. That's where you're going to be assembling stuff. Then you have some small sections in these panels, like here. This is where you're going to import your stuff. Then here, this is where you're going to be finding most of your presets, and your effects. Let me say that. Yeah, the effects. Then here we have edits, Lumetri, color, graphics, sound, and text. I'm going to show you how to use all of that. We're going to use all of that in the same project that we're doing. What else? Okay, I think we're done. Let me import the files of the video that we're going to be editing. So we're going to cover three things, and that's masking, overlays, and keyframes. Those are the most important things that you need to know when you are editing. So you just double click here. Then it will bring you this. Let me import my files. Um, the video that I want to edit is about the Samsung what's this? The Samsung S20 S25 Ultra, which is going to take a bit long, but hey, let's just do it. Let me look for the video. It says Samsung videos. Yeah, here Samsung videos. So we just import. Wait, let me check if this thing is still recording. Alright, we are 6 minutes in, it's still recording. So these are our files. Let me also import my assets. I have the assets that I use, the background music, and my assets. So I import my assets. My assets consist of everything that I use in my videos. And the background sounds, I also import the video assets here. Alright, once we have everything ready, let me check for the video that I want to start editing. So there's arrow, b-roll, and everything. So let me look for the arrow. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra S24. How does the Samsung Galaxy did Samsung remove one of the why did all right, so sorry for not explaining. Um Once you click on the video there, it will be showing there. Where am I pointing? Once you click on the video here, it will be showing here. So let's do this. Double click on here. Then you drag it here on the timeline. You drag it on the timeline. Then it will be showing like that. So how I like my videos is they have to be in 1080p, 1080, 1920. So don't worry about this. Yeah. So don't worry about this. So now I'll show you how to cut mistakes that you make when you are recording everything. Wow, this light is burning my eyes. Is it even showing, bro? Oh yeah, it's showing. So I'm going to show you keyboard shortcuts as well. So what you have to do from here is cut the mistakes out. So obviously this timeline is like far away. So what you do is click the plus on your keyboard. You can click the plus on your keyboard and this will happen. You can click the plus, it will zoom in, and the minus, it will zoom out. If you don't want to do that, you can just use this. You see my cursor here, you can just use this. Then you drag it like this, you drag it like that. it will be zooming in, out. So now me, I want to be efficient, so my I use the keyboard shortcut. So I'll just click plus plus. Yeah, then you can use this playhead to manipulate where you want to go. Then if you want to play the video, just click on space bar.
How does the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra compare to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra? How How does the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra compare to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra? How does the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra compare to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra?
What did I say?
How does the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra compare to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra? The S24
I think I like this one better. So now, if you want to increase the volume, just in case you are a bit low in post production, just click on G. Then you can increase it by maybe 5.
Ultra compared to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra.
Yeah, you can go like that. So what you want to do is zoom in. Then when you come here, if you want to delete everything to the left side, is it left or right? Whatever. But if you want to delete everything that's on this side, you just click Q. Then if you have made a mistake, you want to undo the mistake, you just click on Control Z. It will go back and you click on Control Z. Then if you want to delete everything this side, is it left or right? Okay, the other side, you just click on W. Everything this side will be deleted. So you click on Control Z to bring everything back. You have made the mistake, and to undo that mistake, just click on Control Shift Z. It will go back again. If you want it to redo, anyways, you get what I'm saying. If you make a mistake, Control Z. If you want to do that mistake again, if it wasn't a mistake but you thought it was a mistake, you want to do it again, you just click Control Shift Z. Okay, I did say I'm not going to edit this video. So here we want to delete everything that's going this side, so we're going to click Q. So everything this side is gone.
How does the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra compare to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra?
Then we want to cut in the middle. We don't want to delete everything this side, we just want to cut in the middle. Here we click Control K. Control K deletes everything here. Just click on Control K. You can have a shortcut, you can put a shortcut, but we're not going to go into that. So just click Control K and it will it will cut on the middle.
How does
So since I know that everything that's here is something that I don't want, I'll just let's see.
How does the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra compare?
So if you want to speed up the clip, just click L. Just a bonus tip.
The S24 Ultra has Bluetooth Ultra. The S24 Ultra S Pen has Bluetooth.
So there, just zoom in. Then you delete everything. That's this side, since we don't want everything that's this side. So yeah, it's going to be
25 Ultra. The S24 Ultra S Pen has Bluetooth.
Then you cut it again as I showed. Then you just move on these waves, because we know that here on these waves I was saying something.
Wow, the S25 Ultra doesn't.
All right, so let me do that, cutting up the mistakes.
This means all the air actions that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra has. This means all air actions that were This means all the air actions that were on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra are no longer on the newer model. This means all the air actions that were on the Samsung Galaxy. This means This means all the AI actions that are on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra are no longer on the newer models. Are no longer on the newer models. The S24, the S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8. The S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. The S24 Ultra runs the S24 Ultra runs the S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. The S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3.
Sorry, I'm just going to cut up all the clips. I won't speed this up because I want you to watch the whole process. But if you want to skip it, you can skip it.
The S24 Ultra the S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, while the S25 Ultra while the S25 Ultra runs what? While the S25 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Elite. While the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Elite. Means it's more faster, cool. Now, should you means it's more which means it's more faster, which means it's faster, which means it's more faster, cooler, which means it's more faster and efficient. So now, should you upgrade from the Samsung Galaxy S24? So now, should you upgrade from the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra to the Samsung Galaxy S25? Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the S25 Ultra. Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the S25 Ultra. Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the S25 Ultra. Well, the best answer is don't upgrade. Well, the best answer is don't upgrade from the Samsung S24 Ultra to the S25 Ultra. Well, the best answer is don't upgrade from the Samsung S24 Ultra to the S25 Ultra.
This could be a great hook. Don't upgrade from the Samsung Galaxy 25. Let me add it to my hooks. I'm sorry. I know this is a video about editing, but let me add this to my. Don't upgrade from X to X. Now this is going to be a great video.
Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra because the different because well the best Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra if you are using the S24 Ultra. Because the differences are noticeable but not that game changing. Because only upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra because the differences are noticeable but not that game changing. Only upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra if you only upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra if you can afford it. Subscribe. Can afford it. Subscribe. How does the
All
sound
right, so we are done with everything. Now that we are done with like cutting up all the clips, there are some parts where you hear like some popping sounds when you just abruptly cut clips. So this is how I fix it. You just come here on your effects, you just type CR. Here we have crossfade for audio constant gain. So what you do is just you put it here on the middle of your clips here, then you shrink it like this.
25 Ultra? The S25
Let's see how it sounds like when I delete it.
Ultra. The
You hear
S25 Ultra. The S25
it's just like it's not smooth. So let me bring it back. Control Z. Write all these write these write all these shortcuts on a paper.
S25 Ultra. The S24 Ultra S Pen has Bluetooth.
So we can cut it so that it's more precise here. The more you practice, the more you get better.
Bluetooth. Wow, the S25 Ultra doesn't. This means
So just be cutting it at these same edges.
doesn't. This means all the air actions that are on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra are no longer on the newer models. The S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. While the Samsung 3, while the Gen 3, while the Samsung Galaxy S25
I feel like here this sound it was very low, starting from like maybe here. Let me increase it by maybe 3.
Ultra runs the S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, while the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Elite, which 8 Elite,
So add crossfade.
Elite, which means it's more faster and efficient. So now So now, should you upgrade from the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra to the Samsung Galaxy S25? Well,
So just continue doing that, smoothing out the audio.
well, the best answer is don't upgrade from the Samsung S24 Ultra to the S25 Ultra. Well, the best answer is Samsung Galaxy S25. Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra if you're using the S24 Ultra. Ultra because the differences are noticeable but not that game changing. Only Only upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra if you can afford it. Subscribe.
So now I'm done cleaning it up. I think I should also clean up this part.
How
Yeah, so let's play it with a refined audio. Let me zoom out so that you can see the whole
How
thing.
does the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra compare to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra? The S24 Ultra S Pen has Bluetooth, while the S25 Ultra doesn't. This means all the air actions that are on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra are no longer on the newer models. The S24 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, while the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra runs Snapdragon 8 Elite, which means it's more faster and efficient. So now, should you upgrade from the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra to the Samsung Galaxy S25? Well, the best answer is don't upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra if you are using the S24 Ultra, because the differences are noticeable but not that game changing. Only upgrade to the Samsung S25 Ultra if you can afford it. Subscribe.
All right, so that's it. Now we go with the effects. I've taught you the basics on editing, um the basics of editing a video. So now, what did I say? Cutting, no, overlays, keyframes, and overlays, keyframes, and what? Sorry, let me check fast. Overlays, keyframes. Yo. Where's my project? Overlay, keyframes, and masking. Yeah. So on the next section, we're going to be focusing on masking, and everything that I've just mentioned. I don't even need to mention them again. Yeah. So if you want that, you can just contact me on my WhatsApp. I'll leave my number right here, since most of everyone who's watching this is most likely Zambian. So I'll leave my WhatsApp number here. You can text me, then I can send you the full video. Yeah, thank you.
How does the Samsung Galaxy
All right, so